welcome back. If you're new here, we are currently doing a lap of New Zealand and we are heading north towards Rachel's hometown.
Yes, so I moved from New Zealand to Australia just over 20 years ago. This is my first time back, so yeah, we're making our way up to Tauranga where I was born. I'm gonna check that out, so yeah.
Cool. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So where we left off in the last episode was we dropped off the old camper, we picked up the new camper.
Meet Howard. This is Howard the highest.
Yep, so
we're obsessed with him. We love him.
Yeah, we've already named the camper. Like as soon as we saw it, I was like, that's a Howard.
Yeah, you just knew, didn't you?
That's a Howard.
Yeah.
And we used to have a plant called Howard.
This is in memory of Howard the plant.
And yeah, yesterday we went ziplining.
Oh my god, that was so good. Shout out to Rach, my bestie, for giving me that as a birthday present. That was so cool. It was actually quite nerve-wracking, I think, walking up to it. But my god, it was fun. Yeah, so shout out to Rach. Thank you very much, because it was a 2-person voucher. So, so fun.
Luckily, Rach chose me to go with you on the zip line, but we did it in tandems. We did it together. Going down, it was really fun. We had such a good first night in the camper. We cooked dinner in here, and because we've been living out the minivan, we've been having to go to shared kitchens to cook a lot, and it's okay.
It's basically chaos though.
But it's just chaos, just everything happening everywhere. Last night we found, well, Rach actually spotted it, Bubble and Squeak in a patty, which you can fry.
It was so yum.
It was so good with veggie burgers.
Yeah, yum.
And then this morning we got up pretty early actually, which was nice. And then we were on the road. We're going pretty far north to
the Abel Tasman. We're going to the national park there. There's kayaking, there's hikes, there's walks, there's just so much beautiful stuff to do. So that is where we're headed. Because we've only got a few days left in the South Island actually before we head north. We're hoping that our ferry doesn't get cancelled. There's lots of ferry issues at the minute, but fingers crossed that all goes ahead smoothly. But yeah, so Abel Tasman is kind of the last big stop before we go up north.
Cool. And we just pulled over. Well, we actually had lunch on the side of the road as well. We had scrambled eggs.
It was so good.
In the back of the van. We're just loving it. And where are we now?
We're in Lewis Pass at the minute. So we've just stopped off at a little nature alpine walk, which is really sweet between the mountains, and there's a beautiful lake. It was just lovely. Yeah,
absolutely beautiful views as well, like all round. Now we're about to drive probably another 2-3 hours north and just get the driving day done today. Yeah. But we're just having a coffee.
Because we can.
In the back of the van. It's so much fun. So, cheers. After a pretty full day of driving.
Big day of driving.
Pretty much the whole day. We made it to W.F. Moss Scenic Reserve Campground.
It's a free camp.
It's a freedom camp, as they call it in New Zealand, which is really fun. And it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, we saw an amazing sunset. We're just cooking dinner. We're going to chill out in the van. We absolutely love it in here.
Love it. Love, love, love.
As soon as I get internet, I'm going to Google 4x4 hiaces for sale in Sydney. But yeah, these are the patties I was talking about earlier. So these are the veggie, these ones up here are the veggie chicken patties, and these are the Bubble and Squeak, which you can cook from frozen. Very good for camping.
So good.
Good night.
Yumma, yumma, good night.
Good morning and welcome to the Abel Tasman.
The Abel Tasman National Park, woo!
So we've given a lot of van updates. I think the past few videos have just been in the van, but because we love it. We had a great camp last night, a freedom camp. Actually, it was
a little bit how you going.
A little bit how you going, but a little bit.
The toilet situation there was not okay.
It was a bit wild. The same, well, similar to our other freedom camping, but one night freedom, one night campsite, it will work well. And then this morning we had breakfast down by the water, absolutely beautiful. And then when we left camp this morning, we stopped off our little stall. Good call by Rach.
Yeah, it was in a little orchard that sells its own fresh fruit.
So we got so much fresh fruit. Like, look how much fresh fruit. Yeah, kiwis, apples, feijoas, all of that was $11. So now we're going to do a little bit of a tasting platter.
Oh my god, there's actually a lot.
Before our hike. So I hope you're hungry, Rach.
There's a lot there. Oh, these kiwi look so
good.
What
should we start with?
Okay. Oh,
the apple? We'll start with the apple.
Smells so good. If you've never had a feijoa before because you're not from New Zealand or you haven't stumbled across one wherever you are, They are hands down the best fruit
They're pretty good.
ever.
They're very different to anything I've ever tried before.
So
Let's try these ones, babe.
I'm gonna go the kiwi first.
Oh, let's go for... Oh, really? Okay, I'll go kiwi as well.
Okay.
We've got to try the same thing.
Yeah, okay, we'll go kiwi.
It's our first kiwi in...
Ooh.
Oh, they're a bit hard.
Oh.
Are they too hard? This is a bit,
Oh.
bit of anticlimax. I'll just try anyway.
I can't get into it.
Oh, it's too hard.
Oh.
Oh, kiwis aren't ripe enough yet.
Okay, so we have to wait for them. Let's go the Feijoas. Oh, the Feijoas are perfect.
Mmm. Wow.
Oh my god.
They are good.
It's actually what they look like on the inside. Pure deliciousness.
Right, now time for the apple.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's good too.
Oh my god, it's so sweet. Wow.
Sweet.
We have said since we've got here that New Zealand, like produce, fresh produce, especially fruit and veg, are like the best.
Mmm. Very good. Very sweet, very appley.
Mmm.
Mmm. Very good. Perfect fuel for our hike.
Mmm. Yum.
So, come join us on the hike. So we're currently on the Abel Tasman coastal track. We're walking up to Tin Line Bay. There's a campsite there. We're gonna check out that bay and then walk back. It's about 5 k's. But this coastal track goes on for miles and miles, so you can kind of make the walk as long or as short as you want. So we'll see how we go. But it's an absolutely stunning day. It's pretty good, isn't it, Rach?
Love it. Perfect.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So we're very sun conscious here. Well, one of us is with a hat and a long sleeve top. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Okay, so we actually walked quite a bit further. We walked 6 k's in total. We went down to Apple Tree Bay, and this is where a lot of the kayaks are stopping off, which we're going to do tomorrow, hopefully. Yay. Weather dependent. It's absolutely stunning. So now we're going to walk all the way back, and we'll see you at the van. Good morning. Last time we gave an update, we were on the walk. Actually turned out to be a 3-hour walk. We walked 12 k's, but it was, yeah, absolutely fantastic going through the Abel Tasman National Park.
Really pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And last night we stayed at the Barn campground. It's pretty cool here. It's right on the water. It's a bit more chilled. Yeah, what do you think, Rach?
Yeah, it was really nice facilities, really cute. There's a wood fire pizza restaurant just a short walk away. We didn't go to it, but apparently the pizzas are unreal, so it's also a nice little touch.
Yeah, really cool. And today we were thinking of going kayaking, but unfortunately the winds are too bad. So there's like a southerly wind and a southerly eastern wind yesterday, so unfortunately it's just not the right conditions, which is really important for kayaking. So today we're going to go see Split Apple Rock, which looks really cool, and then we're going to work our way down the coast, well, kind of going east, right? Yeah. So we'll be going east towards Nelson, and then eventually on to Picton to get our ferry to the North Island. So let's go to Split Apple Rock.
Let's do it.
it's up a rock. It's pretty cool. Beautiful beach down here as well. Time to make the treacherous journey back, Rach, across the rocks.
So steep. Oh, that.
Oh, across the rocks then. Yeah, it was a really steep walk getting down here, so I think it's going to be a bit of a climb getting out.
My legs hurt from yesterday.
Yeah.
SOS.
Yeah. Okay, so we're watching a show called The Island by Bear Grylls at the minute, and they clamber across some rocks. This is quite similar. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's very good. Wait, right? Got it?
Wait. Now. That's come up quickly. Yay.
So we're still on our way to Nelson, and I saw this place called Rabbit Island on the map.
I hope that it's just full of rabbits, but we've yet to see one.
So far, no rabbits. But we're gonna have a quick look at the beach.
And hopefully find some rabbits.
Yeah, who knows? Wow, this beach is massive.
Huge.
Look at it. I've got my new waterproof shoes on, so all good. Good morning from Nelson.
Good morning.
So we are staying in Tahuna Beach Holiday Park and Motel.
It is massive.
Yep, there's over 800 sites here.
It's huge. It has like avenues, like roads and streets through it.
Different parks.
It's massive.
It's like a mini village. It's actually really nice
It's
though.
really nice.
Yeah, it's right on the water here.
Yeah.
So yeah, went for a really nice run this morning. If you're into running, there's some really nice tracks down by the water. And now we're off to explore Nelson for the day.
Yay, we're going to the Centre of New Zealand Monument, which is really fun because we obviously went to Slope Point, which is at the very bottom of the South Island. Now we're going to go to the middle of New Zealand, and then hopefully, if you keep watching, we'll get up to the very top of the North Island. So that'll be quite cool to do all three, won't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go see the shop where the rings from Lord of the Rings were made, which is pretty cool. So that's in Nelson itself, and they still have one of the original rings.
Oh, that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And then I think we're going to go check out,
There's a heritage village.
yeah, Heritage Village,
which is really fun.
so we can go back in time.
Yeah, apparently it's back to like the 1800s, up until like the 1930s. So yeah, that'll be really fun too.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day. Right, what do you think of the walk?
I didn't know it was going to be like this. I'm annoyed for dressing so warm.
Turns out it's a 20-minute walk, but up a pretty steep hill, and we did not know that. Right, almost at the top now, almost at the centre, and at the north point to go. Centre of New Zealand. The Centre of New Zealand walk completed. Now we're just cooking up some soup in the back of the van.
Am I always buttering things when you film? I swear I do eat other things other than just butter, but I'm always on buttering duties.
Yeah, that's the soup.
Going gourmet today with minestrone. Yum.
So we made it to Jens Hansen, just behind us here. So in 1999, Jens created the One Ring. It's pretty cool.
Very
Unfortunately,
cool.
it's closed today
I know, we chose the one day that's closed.
because it's Sunday, it's Easter. So happy Easter. But yeah, it's closed. But it's pretty cool that it was actually created here in Nelson.
Yeah, they really kept it like
Shop.
all New Zealand.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, so we're at Founders Heritage Park, which feels like we've gone back in time here. It's quite amazing, really. Let's go check out some of these buildings. So the Bank of New South Wales opened in 1862. This is the general store. Take a seat, Rach. Now it's time for a ride on the train, and if you didn't know, I'm a big fan of trains.
George can't wait.
Happy Easter, Rach.
Thank you. Happy Easter, George.
Thank you.
Ooh, yummy.
What's that?
It's like a bunny. It's a bit different. Just an egg. What are you doing?
Oh, cracking it.
Don't you just bite the top?
No.
I go in like an actual bunny, like and gnaw the top.
Do bunnies eat eggs on it?
I don't know. In my head they do.
Bon appetit. Hello, so it's been a few days since we last gave an update. So a couple of days ago we left Nelson and we drove about 2 hours east, and we ended up in the town of Blenheim. So
wine country.
Yeah, which is in the Marlborough region, which is very famous for its wine.
Famous.
And we stayed at Blenheim Bridges Holiday Park, which wasn't bad.
It was massive again.
Yeah.
Kiwis love a huge holiday park.
Yeah, it was pretty big, but it's under a bridge. I mean, the clues in the title, but so it's under like quite a main road. Yeah, it's quite noisy, but we are absolutely loving the van.
Oh my god.
For a number of reasons. I think we're going to break it out into a separate video, so on exactly why, but
Just watch your feeding.
yes, we're currently on a track and it's pretty muddy. We've been eating very well though. We've had Dan's burgers, which were amazing. We've had burritos, fry-ups, like a full English breakfast, complete with scrambled eggs, hash browns, and the van, because it's been raining quite a bit here, it's just been brilliant. So when we were in Marlborough, what was that, yesterday?
Yep.
We did some wine tasting, which you have to do. Taste some chocolate, which I think was
my favourite.
your favourite. And we also tasted some beers,
Yeah,
which was my
George's
favourite. So we went to a really cool bar, the Dodson Street Beer Garden. The really good beers, which some of them are brewed in the Marlborough region. That's really nice, and the food was amazing there.
Yeah, it's German themed, so it was like schnitzels and all the rest, and we had a chicken burger, pizza bread and a salad, and all of them was so good, including the salad.
Yeah, great selection.
Yeah, very good selection.
And then today we actually went to the gym again, so with the Snap Fitness. You can pay $15 and you get a day pass, well worth it. And we also went to the supermarket. We got Rach some seasickness tablets.
Yeah, you go first.
Because, you're right, Rach.
Yeah, but it's really money, babe.
Alright, we got some seasickness tablets because tomorrow we're getting the ferry to the North Island.
Woo.
So we are currently in Picton, which is where we're catching the ferry to Wellington. So we're going from Picton to Wellington tomorrow. And we're staying at Tasman Holiday Park.
Again.
Again.
They're everywhere, they're really good.
Yeah. But we thought we would end our time in the South Island with a hike. So we're currently walking towards Bob's Bay.
Bob's Bay!
And if you don't know who Bob is, it's our dog back home. So
Baby.
yeah,
We miss her a lot.
it's quite cool. We walk into Bob's Bay and then we're going to walk up the Snout track, which is quite famous here. But Picton's amazing. Oh, is that wasp?
Far out. This track is not my friend.
Yeah, you right?
You go.
You go first.
Yeah, there's these everywhere. Let's just keep moving.
Alright. Picton's really beautiful actually.
Yeah, it was really surprising.
We weren't sure what to expect, but it's definitely exceeded all expectations.
It's gorgeous.
But yeah, come along for this last hike
In the South Island.
in the South Island before we jump on the ferry tomorrow. So then we head north. Welcome to Bob's Bay Reserve. Good morning. So that hike yesterday was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Ended up being about 2 hours. So we had a nice evening yesterday chilling in the van. So we had some rain.
Yeah,
so we're grateful for the van once again. Now we're all checked in for the Inter-Islander ferry crossing from Picton to Wellington. Are you excited?
No, not at all. I'm terrified. I've had my seasickness tablets. The ferry is a little bit scary, but it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, so it's about a 3-hour crossing. So we've got a little bit to wait and then we'll be in Wellington. So it's the end of the episode. End of a series, really.
Oh my god, goodbye South Island.
Goodbye South Island, thanks for being amazing.
So good.
Awesome hikes and yeah, just overall pretty good.
So good.
No, really good. But yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. We'll probably show some footage of getting on the ferry and but yeah, we can't wait for the North Island. We've got lots of things planned, so make sure you come along for the adventure.